out as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Yellow, on the way! Mike 54. I got him. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Attack! It's a party now. Easy. Switch. Right.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
15. 5, 6, 4, 3.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1 at the 30-yard line.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Let's go, D. Rush in.
From the 30 on second down, Mahomes under a heavy rush, and down he goes. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Kill. Safe. Check. 57. Check hot route. Hot. Alert flare.
They give it to Williams, running right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Check. Race no trap. Check. Lucky. Here we go. Motion. Watch twins. Check safety. Attack. Kill.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Mike 54. 15. Watch QB drop. Hey, watch it. No.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
He's checking. Crash. Kill. Check the hot read. Attack. Hey, watch that.
On second down, Williams. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first.
Switch. Hey, red line. Check 24. 15. Go. Hey, color. Tighten up. Red. Charlie. Big dead. 36.
Mahomes now on first down. Gets this one to Hill. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
43. Slam. Yellow. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Switch. Check it back.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Check. Breakdown. 66. Fully high. Back's mine. Watch the edge. Whip. whip. Yellow. Watch the whip. Showing it. Showing it. Bang, 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 bang. Check. 15. Crunch.
Williams will try again. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And an alley to run. The 40, 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's a kickoff return of 94 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things in.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Now Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tight end left, tight end left. 4 there. Alert. Tight dog, tight right. Q. Check 43.
This is Elliott. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Check 3. 6. 47. Switch.
The 29-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Oh, Prescott stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
It's a gain of 9.
Check 3. Check 52.
On 2nd down, Elliott. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On second and goal, Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And now because of the sack, it's third and goal from the 14. Throwing, Prescott. And the pressure gets to him again. Emmanuel Ogbah drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up fourth down.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on second and goal, a sack on third and goal. Now brings up a decision.
Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. And they're not able to convert on fourth down. And hindsight 20/20, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game, because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. Flushed out right. And going deep for him. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 66 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Strong left, strong left, strong left. We got 3, fellas.
They'll run with Elliott. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On third down, it's Prescott. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. On fourth, they do snap it to Prescott. able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there's a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one.
Check 25, check 25.
On first down, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Line, 54. Here we go. Come on. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Let's go.
Mahomes now on first down. Robinson's got it. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Mike 53.
10th carry now for Elliott. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left. Prescott to throw it. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Prescott on first down. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Attack!
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Yellow. 55. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Well, this is caught by Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Check. Check. 53 is mine. Yeah. 26.
Now Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. taking it in from 4 yards out, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for...
Under pressure, they got him again. Mike Bennett picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this is going to be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
There you go. Go right in. 53 at the mic. It's coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Check 9, check 9.
They'll run on 1st down. Elliott, not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Switch. Switch.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They go to Elliott again. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's get it.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of the time, the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's complete to Robinson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. Here's Mahomes to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Come on, QB, come on. Kill. Hey, Red. Kill. Turn it up. Say. Check.
Back to throw. Mahomes. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Easy. Mike 54. Watch the run.
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
First down, Chiefs.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Watch the safety creep. Kill. Go team spell. Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The sack by Robert Quinn.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Switch. He's checking.
Mahomes to throw. His throw incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down. This defense making some plays right now, aren't they?
And they look like a group that really locked in before this series started. Read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. It's Williams on the catch. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams in the final minute, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cooper was the intended target. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshake. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou.
Yeah. Man, I've been